This story begins with a vivid depiction of Adeora and Chizom as young girls, running through lush green fields in their village, their laughter echoing like a symphony of joy. They share their dreams under a massive baobab tree, pledging eternal loyalty. The scene shifts to adulthood, showing their unwavering bond, but contrasting their lives. Chizom's longing for motherhood and Adeora's quiet strength as her support system. The story transitions to Chizom, now a married woman, weeping silently under the same baobab tree. Her pain is palpable as she prays for a child, her face a mix of hope and despair. Adeora watches from a distance, her heart breaking for her friend. That evening, Chizom's husband tries to comfort her, but she withdraws into herself, determined to seek a solution. Adeora, unbeknownst to Chizom, visits the home of an aged, mysterious herbalist living on the edge of the village. The herbalist warns her about an ancient ritual that guarantees conception, but comes with a grave curse. The person making the sacrifice will transform into a snake every night. Adeora hesitates, her hands trembling as the herbalist hands her a glowing concoction, but her love for Chizom steels her resolve. As dusk falls, Adeora drinks the potion, and her body convulses. Her transformation is vividly described, bones cracking, skin rippling, her scream morphing into a hiss. As she slithers into the forest, her human consciousness trapped in her snake form. The eerie glow of the moon and the sound of nocturnal creatures heighten the horror of her isolation. Meanwhile, Chizom feels the first signs of change, an unexplainable warmth and a newfound energy. Days later, she realizes she's pregnant. Joy floods her household, and the village erupts in celebration. The contrast between Chizom's happiness and Adeora's nightly torment is stark. Chizom starts noticing Adeora's odd behavior, the hasty evening exits, the exhausted look in her eyes, and her vague excuses. The villagers' whispers add to her unease. One night, while Chizom holds her growing belly, she gazes out of her window, watching Adeora disappear into the shadows of the forest. Driven by an unsettling mix of curiosity and fear, Chizom decides to follow Adeora one evening. The scene is tense, the forest depicted as an ominous labyrinth of shadows and faint rustling sounds. Chizom hides behind trees, her heart pounding, as she watches Adeora collapse to the ground and begin her transformation. The moonlight reveals the horrifying truth: a large snake slithering away where her friend once stood. Chizom stumbles back, her mind racing with disbelief and terror. The memory of Adeora's unwavering loyalty clashes with the monstrosity she just witnessed. Chizom, trembling and pale, retreating to the safety of her home. Her mind races as she pieces together the truth. Could Adeora's curse be tied to her newfound pregnancy? Chizom wrestles with feelings of gratitude, guilt, and betrayal. As she cradles her growing belly, she whispers to herself, "Why would she do this for me?" The following day, Chizom tries to act normal, but her demeanor is stiff. Adeora, noticing her friend's unease, asks if everything is all right. Chizom forces a smile, her voice shaky as she assures Adeora that nothing is wrong. However, deep down, she knows she can no longer ignore the truth. Determined to confront Adeora, Chizom devises a plan. That evening, instead of letting Adeora sneak off, Chizom approaches her with a lantern in hand. "Adeora," she calls softly but firmly, "you've been hiding something from me. Tell me the truth." Adeora freezes, her heart racing. The silence between them is deafening. Finally, with tears streaming down her face, Adeora confesses everything: the potion, the curse, and the nights she's spent as a snake. She recounts the pain of the transformation and the fear of being discovered, all to see Chizom fulfill her dream of becoming a mother. Chizom listens in shock, her heart breaking with every word. She realizes the depth of Adeora's sacrifice, but her joy is now tainted by the price her friend has paid. "Why didn't you tell me?" Chizom whispers, tears in her eyes. "I would never have let you do this." Adeora smiles weakly. Because I love you, Chisom. I couldn't stand to see you suffer anymore. The following days are filled with tension and uncertainty. Chisom can't bear to see Adeora endure the curse, but Adeora insists that it's her burden to bear. However, the villagers begin to grow suspicious as rumors spread of a snake seen slithering near the forest each night. One evening, a group of villagers armed with torches and machetes organizes a hunt, determined to kill the mysterious creature. Chisom and Adeora overhear their plans, and panic sets in. "They'll kill you!" Chisom cries. Adeora, though terrified, remains calm. "I'll stay hidden. They won't find me." That night, as the villagers comb the forest, Adeora undergoes her transformation. The scene is filled with tension as Adeora slithers through the underbrush, narrowly avoiding detection. Meanwhile, Chisom, now desperate to protect her friend, distracts the villagers by feigning a fainting spell, buying Adeora time to escape. Adeora watches from the shadows, her serpent form coiled tightly, her eyes glistening with gratitude and sadness. She knows her secret is at risk of being exposed, and her friendship with Chisom hangs by a thread. The next morning, Chisom seeks out the same herbalist Adeora visited, hoping to find a way to break the curse. The herbalist, wary but intrigued, reveals a dangerous solution. The curse can only be transferred to another person willing to bear it. Chisom, torn between saving Adeora and protecting her unborn child, struggles with the decision. The herbalist warns her. The curse may end Adeora's suffering, but it will bring new torment to you or anyone who takes it. Chisom confronts Adeora with the herbalist's revelation. Adeora, horrified, refuses to let Chisom take on the curse. "I made this choice for you," Adeora insists. "You have a child to think of now. I won't let you do this." But Chisom is resolute. "You've sacrificed so much for me. I won't let you carry this alone anymore." Their argument is heartfelt and emotional, highlighting the depth of their friendship. As the sun sets, the two women sit beneath the baobab tree where their friendship began. They decide to face the curse together, seeking an alternative way to end it without sacrificing another life. They walk hand in hand toward the herbalist's hut, determined to rewrite their fate. Their bond, forged in love and sacrifice, remains unbroken. Adeora and Chisom reach the herbalist's hut as the evening shadows deepen. The herbalist, sitting amidst shelves of mysterious herbs and glowing concoctions, listens solemnly as they plead for a way to break the curse. "There is only one way," the herbalist begins. "The original curse can be undone, but it requires a pure sacrifice, a soul willing to give up its earthly existence entirely. The soul will transcend to the spiritual realm, never to return." Adeora immediately volunteers, but Chisom protests vehemently. "You have already sacrificed so much for me. I won't let you give up your life." The herbalist warns them that the choice must be made before the next full moon, or the curse will become permanent. The days leading to the full moon are filled with anguish. Adeora insists that her life is a small price to pay for Chisom's happiness, but Chisom cannot bear the thought of losing her closest friend. As the full moon draws nearer, Chisom's health begins to falter. Her pregnancy, once a source of joy, now feels overshadowed by guilt and grief. One night she dreams of the baobab tree, where she and Adeora played as children. In her dream, the tree whispers to her, "True love demands no sacrifice. It seeks a way for all to thrive." Chisom awakens with a sudden realization and rushes to Adeora. "We've been looking at this the wrong way," she says. Together, they return to the baobab tree, the silent witness to their bond. They dig around its roots and discover an ancient carving, partially hidden by moss. The carving tells of a forgotten prophecy. Two hearts bound by selfless love may undo any curse, but they must face the origin of the spell united. The realization fills them with renewed hope. They turn to the herbalist for guidance, who reluctantly agrees to help. The herbalist gives them a potion that will allow them to journey into the spirit realm, where they must confront the source of the curse. She warns them that the spirit realm is treacherous and will test their resolve. As they drink the potion, the world around them blurs, and they find themselves in a shadowy, ethereal forest. The trees are alive, their branches whispering secrets. The ground beneath their feet shifts, and a chilling wind carries the sound of hissing snakes. They encounter the spirit of the original creator of the curse, a vengeful woman who had been betrayed in her mortal life. Her form is serpentine, her voice dripping with bitterness. "Why have you come here?" she demands. The spirit sets a challenge. If their bond is as strong as they claim, they must prove it. Each woman is placed in a separate illusion that preys on their deepest fears. Adora's illusion. She sees Chisholm condemning her, blaming her for all her suffering. The words cut deep, but Adora's love for Chisholm keeps her grounded. She whispers, "This is not my friend. This is a lie." Chisholm's illusion. She sees herself holding her child, while Adiora is taken by the curse forever. The happiness feels real, but the image of Adiora's suffering shatters the illusion. "I cannot have joy at the cost of her pain," she declares. Their unwavering loyalty breaks the illusions, and they find themselves standing together before the spirit once more. The spirit, moved by their bond, agrees to release the curse, but imposes a condition. One of them must offer a year of their life to remain in servitude to the spirit realm. Before Adiora can speak, Chisholm steps forward. "I owe her my happiness. I will pay the price." Adua tries to stop her, but the spirit intervenes. "Enough. Your bond has proven its strength. The curse is broken, not by sacrifice, but by love." The spirit dissolves into mist, and the ethereal forest fades. Adora and Chisholm awaken beneath the baobab tree, the morning sun casting golden light over them. Adora is free from the curse, and Chisholm's pregnancy is safe. They embrace, tears of relief streaming down their faces. The villagers, who had been searching for them, find them at the tree. Their story spreads throughout the village, becoming a legend of love, sacrifice, and the power of friendship. Chisholm giving birth to a healthy baby, while Adiora cradles the child, their bond stronger than ever.